Hey, welcome back to RTOD, and as you probably guessed, this is a Commodore 64 thing, but it's a little more than just the Commodore 64. If you follow this channel or just know me, you know one thing I really enjoy about this retro computing technology hobby is taking older machines and having them do useful tasks, right? Being useful again, but also making them do things that they wouldn't have been able to do back in the day, right? There's a lot of things, Commodore 64, Apple IIs, software and hardware coming out from the retro scene that would just blow your mind back in the day, right? I mean, and I'm talking about more than just going on the internet, right? So I want to talk about Chat64. It's not ChatGPT. Remember, we did a video on that before. That was cool. Chat64 was developed originally back in 2019 by a gentleman named Bart, who was working with a Wi-Fi board to plug in to basically have a chat room through the internet with your Commodore 64. This has evolved to where you can buy these cartridge, plug it in, and it is a plug and play solution. And it's not just for the Commodore 64. It is going on. I got to look at the website because I'm not, let's see, C128, Mega 65. Yeah, okay, so the other Commodore stuff. But it also goes with the Speccy. So ZX Spectrum, 48K and 128K, which is interesting. And it's funny because remember earlier this year, I was a custodian for the traveling Speccy. And if I put two and two together, I probably would have got a cartridge for that Speccy, just so it would have had it, right? But what I love about this project is this is a plug and play solution. This cart has the software in it, and it has the hardware. So you can go online with this. What I like about that is even though I have a wireless modem for my Commodore 64, I'm not dealing with that and software and compatibility issues. I just plug this in and go. It's fast. It's boots. Really great project. So I want to kind of walk through some of this. We're going to look at the website first, and then we'll actually plug it in. This is already registered, so I'll talk about the registration process, but then we'll get in and start chatting. I can't guarantee we're going to see a lot of action in the chat room because a lot of the user base right now seems to be in Europe. So when they are online and chatting, it's not when I'm online, right? So we do have some time zone issues, but I would hope that maybe through this video you'll purchase one of these, then we will get more USA, Canada users, and we can actually maybe have our own. Well, it wouldn't be a separate chat room, right? It's all one room, but something in a normal time zone for us. So let's first look at the website. It's chat64.nl. It has links to buy these, so it's on Etsy. That's where you can buy it. That's where I bought mine. The manuals are here, very thorough, but honestly, you really don't need any manual for this. Obviously register. Before we go through the registration process, what I do like about this is the see who is online feature. So at any given time, it has a list of all of the usernames. So the white are people who have registered, but they're not online. And green are the users who are currently online right now. So typically, because I'm in Eastern US and this is a normal time I'm online, nobody else is on except for Eliza. That sounds familiar, right? So Eliza is, it's the 1980s-ish, very early. I don't want to call it AI, but it was a chat program where you would talk to it and it would have very humanistic conversations. But it has its own Eliza, and we'll dive into that when we actually show the program. But when you get the cartridge, right, you have to register it, and you register it with your MAC address. You'd pick out your username. It sends you an email back and forth. Very, very intuitive. I think I could probably find a video of somebody else registering theirs online. It was a quick process. It worked the first time. It was super fast. It was easy, and that's why I really, really enjoyed this project, because of everything just works. It just works natively. I didn't have to try anything again. It worked the very first time, and that's impressive on any platform. So let's plug all this in. Let's walk you through the software and show you what it's like, and maybe we'll actually chat to somebody online if the timing works out. So we got the Commodore on, and it just goes straight into the program Chat64. So we'll hit any key, and you are immediately thrown into the chat room. There's only one chat room. It's always there, right? So I was in here earlier, so we see Outsoft ZX or ZX likely, because he's probably in Europe. Just said hi to me. So earlier I was talking to somebody in Italy. Yeah, it's a big European presence, but hopefully we can get more users on this side of the pond, and just have a little more fun in a normal hour of the day for us. So here's the chat. We'll come back to that, but if we hit F1, we get into our main menu here. Like I said, this is very intuitive. It just works. This is brand new, you would set up your Wi-Fi. I'm going to blur out my stuff, but everything's here, right? And it connected immediately. Account setup, if we go F2, again, I'll blur some of this out, but basically what you would do is you get your MAC address, you'd fill it out online, they'd give you your registration ID and your nickname, and you are ready to go. So we'll go back to the main menu. I can list all of our users. So just like on the website, this shows everybody who is there, and I can page through, right? But on this, the green ones are people who are online right now. So at this moment, we have Eliza, Outsoft ZX, Retro Guy, and RTOD, which is me. So we'll go back. Server setup. I really never had to do this, but there you go. Everything's there. It's just the way it is. I'd assume that you can have different channels if you'd want in here. Let's look at about this software. So, intentionally developed by Bart Veneker. I'm probably butchering that. As a proof of concept, a new version of Chat64 is now available to everybody. Probably bring you Chat64 3.0. And that's the nice thing about this. There are updates to this. So there are times where you would log in and you'd have to do a software update, and that's really cool. It's still supported. Could go to a printer. I currently don't have a printer hooked up to my C64, but yeah, let's go back into the chat. And I don't want a Z on there. Let's send this out. Boom, there it goes out into the chat. And hey, maybe somebody online will respond to us. All right, so it doesn't look like anybody else is on, which is fine. There's times where I'll just power this on, let it go in the corner, and you will get an audible alert if you get a message. But another great thing about this is if we hit F5, we can private message people, or we can private message Eliza. And let's see what Eliza has to say. Greetings. How may I chat with you today? How are you? And it performs exactly like Eliza would. This is a well-known program and model, and yeah, it just works. Let's go back to the main chat. But like I said earlier, what impresses me most about Chat64 is it just works. You plug the cartridge in, you connect to your Wi-Fi, you register your cart, pick a username, and you're ready to go. You don't have to do anything. And because it's all in one, I'm not worried about incompatibility between whatever modem emulator I'm running or software issues. Maybe I'm using a Pi 1541 or I'm using a real disk drive. This just works, and it's fast, and it's wonderful. I don't even want to call it a problem, but the only thing I wish there were more users in North America. That way we can have a little better community on this side of the pond. Not a hit with it because it seems like there's a great community in Europe,
Every Thursday at a really awkward time for me, they do have like a little user group where they log in and chat. I haven't done that yet, but I heard a lot of good things about it. So really, really impressed with this. If you have a C64 or a ZX Spectrum or a 128, really recommend picking one of these up just for the fun of it.
All right, well, it is 3 o'clock here, so that's like what, 9 in like Western Europe, like Spain-ish. And the chat's starting to get more lively. This is really cool, right? I mean, we're on a Commodore 64 online in a chat room with all kinds of people all over the world. This is really cool. It's a really cool project. It's slick. It works right away. Chat64.nl. I really encourage, if you have a Commodore 64 128 or a ZX Spectrum, pick one of these up. It is really cool. The setup's easy. You'll get into the chat. And yeah, hey, if you're on this side of this pond, North America, I would love to have more North American users, especially in my time zone. That way we can hop on here and hang out. So if you like this project, please go support it. Check it out. I'll have links in the description. And if you like what we're doing here at Retro Tech or Die, like, subscribe, tell your friends, and we'll catch you next time.